Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm outside a house flip, and that's a camper. Yep, we have another camper story, and we have the police here, and a lot of really interesting developments are going on right now. So we'll shoot some more video, see what happens, see what's going on, but there is a person in custody, and my contractors had found this camper here this morning when they're checking the locks because someone broke in again, and they have at least caught someone this time. So we'll have some updates, talk about what's going on here, and then try and figure out the whole story and keep you posted. Of course, we love likes, comments, shares, and I have no idea why campers are attracted to my property so much, but this is like the 5th camper story we've had, and the 2nd break-in we've had in the last 2 weeks. Our office was broken into by completely different people before. 3rd sheriff's deputy coming now, and right now they are searching the camper because it's stolen. So my contractors, as I said, came over here this morning. The gate was open. I think they broke the gate. We had it locked, and they found this camper here. They walked up to the camper and they heard a dog barking. There was a dog in the camper, and then while they were here, a truck pulled up, a white F-350, not an F-250 like the one at my office, but that one's been found already. They abandoned it. And the person showed up in the truck, got out. My contractor said, "Hey, you're trespassing, you can't be here." And it's supposedly a man and a wife. And so the guy grabbed a bunch of stuff, grabbed the dog, grabbed the cat, took off in the truck and left his wife here. And so the police came, and they came pretty quick, and she was still here. They ran the tags on the camper. It came back stolen. She's in the back of one of the cop cars. I just heard them read her rights. And we've got the plate on the truck, and I haven't heard yet if they've got any information on that yet, but they're in the camper right now searching it. And then I guess we'll see what happens from here. And they brought in other deputies because they do have a name to tie back to the truck. They want to show a lineup to my contractor to see if he can identify him. So that's where we're at right now. So we've been here quite a while, at least an hour or two, still trying to figure out what's going on. Apparently the people who had the camper claim they bought it, but it's definitely stolen from a dealership, and they claim they have title and bought it, but they can't produce the title. And then they said it was under, the part that slides out on the other side of the camper, but that won't work and open up, and there's other weird documents and stuff in there. So I don't know. You ask me, I think it's pretty clear what's going on, but then the police I don't know if they're trying to figure out whether to take her in or let her go right now, which seems kind of crazy to me. But I guess we'll just keep going from here. They've got a tow truck coming to get the camper, so they're at least going to do that. And then we also found a surprise in one of the window wells at this house. So that's always interesting as well, because we knew they were out here. We just hadn't seen one yet. And Nikki was walking by it, and it let her know it was here. So I'll show you that here in just a second. And then I guess we have any more updates along the rest of the day, which is becoming more and more worthless as I wait here. We'll add to that. So we'll see what happens. May or may not have more news coming up here soon. They are taking her to jail, and they did drive through our gate, we think, and that's how they got in, because that was locked. So at least. All right, so here's what the house looks like inside. After all of this, the lady was arrested, like I said. They are charging her with possession of stolen property, trespassing, and they said they're looking into some other stuff as well. So this was outside a flip that we were still trying to sell. This one's taken a while to sell. And interest rates definitely have something to do with that, and you'll see that affect higher priced properties more than other priced properties. And I was doing my best to try and sell it to the police officers who showed up, and they actually really, really liked it. But one had already bought a house, and one thought it was a little too expensive. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll keep you updated on what happens with the lady. We're hoping the arrest record shows up tomorrow. The person who was in the truck kept saying they're going to come back over and over and over again. It was her husband, we think, and he never came back. And we're assuming he didn't come back because he didn't want to get arrested. So I think the police got tired of waiting. They said, we have enough evidence. There's enough things going on here that we can take her in. So she was arrested. They're towing the camper. And I guess this camper story is coming to an end faster than my last camper story, which just had a ton of craziness going on, where a camper was abandoned on one of my properties. We didn't know if someone was living there or not, and the city wouldn't tow it. Towing companies wouldn't tow it. Eventually, it magically disappeared. So, all right. Thanks for watching. We'll have more updates on this and our office break-in here as they come along. Love the likes, love the comments, of the shares, and talk to you soon.